Hello. Today we are going to continue on with adding and subtracting fractions, but today we're going to focus on word problems. So at the top of your next clean sheet of paper in your notebook, we're going to write our title. Add and subtract fractions with word problems. You can cloud, you can line, you can leave it, whatever you prefer. The first problem that we're going to do together, we are going to make a box. So I'm going to do about 5 boxes down, all the way over. If you have a graph notebook, if you don't have a graph notebook, that is totally fine. You can kind of gauge to see how much space you need. So, the first word problem. You do not have to write this down. Please do not write down the word problem. We are going to go over it. So if you need to reference it back, you can always rewatch this video. So the first problem. At a party, the girls ate 4 5/5 pizzas. The boys ate 7 2/3 pizzas. How many pizzas were eaten at the party? So the first step that we're going to do, we are going to underline our important information. So the girls ate 4 4/5 pizzas. The boys ate 7 2/3 pizzas. How many pizzas were eaten at the party? So to me, that seems like it is going to be addition because it wants us to see how many were eaten all together. Even though it doesn't say those words all together, it says how many pizzas were eaten. Okay? So we are going to add. We are going to take our 4 4/5, and we are going to add our 7 2/3. Okay? Now, yesterday we learned how to add and subtract fractions. Today we're going to apply it with the word problems. So, right now we just have a regular equation. It's a vertical equation. We have it set up. Now, remember, we need to find common denominators. My denominators are 5 and 3. Well, I know that a least common multiple for 5 and 3 is 15. But I need to ask myself, how many times do I need to multiply 5 to get to 15? I need to multiply it by 3. What I do to my denominator, I must do to my numerator. Now, I need to make my denominator and my second number the same. So I'm going to make it a 15. Well, how do I do that? 3 times what equals 15? 3 times 5. Whatever I do to my denominator, I have to do to my numerator. So my new problem is now going to be, I leave my whole number the same. 4 times 3 is 12. My numerator is 12. 5 times 3 is 15. And I'm adding 7, so my whole number does not change again. 2 times 5 is 10. And my denominator, again, is 15. Now that I have common denominators, I am able to just add. So, what is 12 plus 10? We just add straight up and down. 12 plus 10, that is 22. I leave my denominator the same. So 22 over 15. We don't add our denominators, remember. And then 4 plus 7 is 11. Now, I'm not finished. I need to look. Do I have an improper fraction? Yes, I do. My numerator cannot be bigger than my denominator. It's not allowed to be. So what I need to do is figure out how I can fix that. If I have 22 groups of 22 15ths, that means I have one whole in there somewhere. So if I am making this into, if I'm simplifying this, I can take one group of 15 out of this 22 and add it to my 11. So that becomes a 12. When I took out that group of 15, how many do I have left over? Well, 22 minus 15 is 7. 7 is my numerator, 15 is my denominator. So 12 and 7/15 is my final answer. That's how many pizzas were eaten at the party.